Okay, so everything is plugged up that we know of.
Broke a bolt off the intake.
Broke a bolt off of the intake. There's only 5, so that will have to be. There's 6. Okay, there's 6. So that will have to be replaced somehow. We went a few places, can't find it. But everything is hooked up. Fans on. We got to put fluids in. The belt's on.
I'm finishing the belt housing belts up right now. It can actually start right now.
Don't rush into that.
No, the first time it starts, it needs to get a operating temperature.
Yeah, so it needs fluids. Definitely needs oil. Oh my gosh, dude, that turbo would have nothing going through it.
I wouldn't be worried about the turbo. Turbo's ball bearing, it can handle a couple of minutes without oil. The motor can't.
Yeah.
But I got out here early and I started busting my ass. I got the intake on, all the piping's on. It's all the wiring's plugged up, all the grounds are screwed in.
Let's hope it all works.
We just got to put oil in it and coolant and the bumper, and she's ready to go.
And an intake bolt.
Huh?
And an intake bolt.
And an intake bolt.
Because it will leak boost.
I'm thinking about taking the bottom one out and putting it up here. Hopefully the bottom one is long enough.
Rebuilt and back in pretty quick.
What was it, a week?
Since we pulled it, I don't know. There's video, so whatever the other videos say. It's back to how it was. A couple of covers.
For a couple days, but
You got to put the bolt in on this turbo.
yeah, that's what the copper washers were for, which are the wrong size.
I figured they would be. Alright, we're gonna do a couple more things and probably get a fresh start. The last time you'll see this oil until 500 miles. Hopefully. Hopefully not before then.
I think we'll probably go a little bit longer.
I mean, an accidental oil exposure would not be a good thing.
The only thing it has to really break in is just the rod bearings.
Everything is hooked up, right?
Yep.
Okay. Except the exhaust. You can start it without that?
Might as well. No, it needs O2 sensors.
Yeah, it does need O2 sensors.
This thing will be acting funny as hell.
It's gonna act funny anyways. It's not gonna like anything that just happened to it. It's actually gonna be pretty mad at you.
Last thing I remember, I was running like crap. What happened?
What is this? What have you done?
What have you done?
Put that down. You don't need that.
Why not?
Running out the hood.
Just cut it off and flip it over and point it straight up.
Yup.
Bet. Let's do it.
Straight out of the hood. Don't even put the hood back on. Tell him, Wes, don't even put the hood back on.
Oh no. Freak no, my bad.
What did you say?
Heck no.
Using profane language over here.
Wes. What are you doing?
Thanks, man.
You ready to hear this thing, Wes? It's gonna roll coal everywhere. Blue coal. Blue coal, black coal, every coal is about to come out of this.
Blue coal.
This thing, if we're gonna have to open the door.
All kinds of coal.
You ain't starting it in here.
Okay, hey. Wes, come here. See these nuts? When I get this thing on here, these nuts go on this, on these studs.
Think you can handle that, Wes?
This will go in this first, but it won't stay in there as I'm putting it up.
So you put that in there and then put them bolts on. Is that too much, Wes? I can slow it down for you.
As long as I'm tall enough to reach in there, you know.
This first, then these. And it looks like that will go in either way. No, not yet.
Yes, sir.
Wait till the pipe gets on there.
Yep.
It won't go on there. Take it back up.
What?
It goes in this. Now put it in this.
Now hold it in.
Did it go on there? Did it stay on there?
Stayed.
Look inside there.
I know that it stayed. I seen it.
So you've seen it stay on there.
I seen it stay on there.
Top bolts are in.
How is there 5 bolts? Okay, I'm gonna have to get over here. Watch out.
That one's tough to get to.
Here we go.
What are you doing? Are you getting up there?
Yep. What I'm doing that.
You got it figured out, TJ?
Almost. I need a little bit of slapping. He's in though.
It's already bolted up.
Yeah, I don't know if I can get this on with that bolted up there. Hold on. Stop putting bolts
Hold
in.
on, Wes. You may have to unbolt it for him to hook the bottom of the exhaust up.
Back him up a little bit.
Push up on the exhaust so you can pull these out, TJ. Alright, you got some slack now. On the top of that.
Yeah, I got it. Tighten it up.
Alright, now tighten it up with.
I don't know where the bolts are to this. I figure they're still down here. Nope.
When the install take about 4 hours?
I don't see any bolts.
Run. Just gonna need that.
What that? What's that for? What is that for? Are the bolts up here, TJ? Because he has an extra bolt.
Does it?
Yes. And here it is.
This would work.
Is that be it?
Should be it.
I like that shirt.
Yeah, we don't need to talk about where I got it.
I want to use the snap one.
They don't want to know where you got it.
I've never used that.
Nobody's gonna buy that.
Hey, you need a snap one.
You gonna tighten those up?
Yep.
I think he's gonna do that. He likes doing that.
Oh, okay.
Here you go, Wes.
What? You giving Wes the honor of tightening one of them bolts? Think you can use that, Wes?
Too big?
Yeah, it's a 16.
Hey, now when that thing hooks, it's gonna yank you off the car.
It might.
Oh, it won't fit. It's too big.
You probably need
Probably have to use just a ratchet.
Yeah.
Yeah, that sucks.
Ratchet wrench. Not so bad.
That's not pushing the
What is that? Dude, that is gonna take forever.
button.
Is that a ratchet? Oh, that's not so bad.
Now do it crossways, okay? Do one and then one across.
Yeah, like you're tightening up lug nuts on a 4-lug car tire.
Shouldn't have any exhaust leaks, that's for sure.
Hopefully not. Hopefully not. Wes is tightening some of the bolts, so I do expect an exhaust leak where he is, but other than that, it should be fine.
I hope not. Let's see what's the bottom of the bolt. The bolt's not reusable. I mean, another gasket.
Oh. Hear that, Wes? Ooh, that gasket was $300 bucks.
It was.
The donut gasket?
You got that exhaust hooked up yet?
Yep. Everybody on your phones or anything, close your ears.
Yeah.
It's gonna be loud under here.
I'm getting out of here. Yeah, that was loud.
It's like drums.
No, that was loud.
I'm done up here. I'm down here.
We got to flood her up with coolant and oil.
Oh, man.
Then we should be able to start it.
Give me the O2 sensor.
The O2
Yeah.
should be hanging there, shouldn't it, TJ? Oh, is that the plug? That's the plug for it right there. Yeah, there's the plug. You think?
Figure out which one goes to where. This one. Yeah, this one goes up top. This one goes down bottom.
How tight do you want these?
Decently
don't break
tight.
them off.
Oh, I'm not.
You know, pretty tight, but not like break the bolt tight, you know.
That's as tight as I can.
Think you can handle that, Wes? That intake bolt thing kind of sucks.
Well, why am I starting to smell oil again?
I don't know. It's pre-burning.
I'll sell this.
How many have you done?
Huh?
How many have you done?
It's the last one, and it's done.
You think so? Better get down from there, Wes. He starts it up, the turbo will suck you in there.
I'll arm wrestle it real quick. Stop doing it.
Look what you did.
I didn't do that.
Wow, Wes. Wow, way to go.
What you do, Wes?
He totaled the car.
Yeah, he's just gonna
It
suck out
needs
a
a full
smudge.
paint job now.
Looks like I made a smudge on there, right?
Never mind, untotaled.
Yeah, now there's fingerprints on there.
I untotaled it.
Did you use O2 sensor in?
No, I didn't.
Oh, wow, Wes, look at you.
Shut up. You told me to get down.
Where'd the O2 sensor go?
It's not even on there. It's not even there.
Where'd you put it? I don't even know. I have no clue. Blended right in with the rest of the junk up there. All right, start it. Oh wait, we need fluids. Did you put oil in it? Oh yeah, you did. It's got oil in it already. Okay, now we gotta fill this up. Fill this up, Wes.
You fill that up.
It has to get to operating temperature. It's over there. On the first start, doesn't have to get to operating temperature?
Yeah.
Operating temperature, first start. Okay.
Where's
Let's hope we hear no chattering or knocking. What if you do? What are you gonna do with it? What are you gonna do?
I'm gonna drive it till it blows up.
That does sound fun. I think that'd make a good video.
Okay, well, I want to floor it first. I know I'm not going to get to it, but I'm going to before we're on. What is that right there? Why is that so tough? Come on, Ryan, break it off.
Break what off, dude? Just turn it. Look.
Yeah, just turn it. It wasn't like that at first.
It was like that at first. That's exactly how these go. You don't break those off, Wes.
Is this 50-50 or concentrate?
It's concentrate, so
Okay.
we're going to need some water.
1 gallon.
Pour that whole thing in there.
Just 1 gallon.
Pour,
Whole gallon.
pour that whole thing in there and then go fill it up with water and bring it back.
Here we go. You want to pour this?
No, I don't.
Okay,
I want to watch you mess up bad,
give
though.
me the,
There's a cooler right behind you. Look, stand on the cooler.
I need
A what?
a phone.
You need a funnel for that. Just pour it in there. Just pour
It's
it.
not going to work.
Turn it sideways, not like
It
that.
already has
Yeah.
coolant everywhere. Just try not to make too big of
Just,
a mess.
I mean, try hard to make it in there, though. See what you see that.
It's just going to be there.
Look at you go, Wes. That's the only way to fill the radiator up. That's not just a reserve. Is it leaking?
It will here in a minute if you keep going.
So stop. Look how slow it's going down. Where's it going?
I gotta figure out how I can get under there to reach that.
What'd you mess up?
Well, that's the hose off.
Left a hose off. Oh no.
Okay, well,
This is how it starts.
show me where the lid is.
This is how it starts. Oh no, I left the battery terminals touching.
What?
That's a little weird. Look, it's holding in one spot.
Chest.
And then nowhere else. That's weird. What hose did you leave undone? The bottom one?
Off the water pump.
Ooh, yeah. But take that back off. We're about to fill it up with that.
Not while he's doing that, we're not.
Oh shit, it's already coming out of there.
Ooh, wow. Wasting deck school. You know how much this stuff is? A lot. Costs more than the engine rebuild. It's more than the engine rebuild. Why'd you try to rip that off? Look, it's child safe. I know you can't figure it out. You have to turn this and push that button to get it around that.
In the old days, it was like that. You know it was.
You
In
thought
the
it was
old
the
days,
you
you're
thought
like
it was the milk
23.
thing? Wes, you thought it was the milk thing that you rip around the side? That is not that. That is not what that is.
Bored it out.
You bored it out.
Put a 100 shot on there real quick.
Did you get that hose on?
Yeah, you can actually fill it up.
All right, Wes. Flood it. Flood. Don't mess up. Hey, remember, push that button. Push the button. You broke it. You didn't even push the button. And then the lid is gone. You know you need that lid. That lid has to stay with the container.
Next month at Survivor Series.
Fill it up. Come on, hurry. I want this to start up. Wow. Wow, Wes.
I can hold that camera. It's working.
This stuff stinks. What are you doing? Keep going. Fill it up.
Wow.
I can't.
What did you do that for?
That gasket that goes on the intake is like a knife under there.
Why'd you do that? Alright, pour it in there, dude. Fill it up. It's not full.
If I can find something to talk about, I will.
Well, pour it in
So
there.
right now, this is all we can do.
It's gonna go into that hose right there. You're not gonna overfill that.
It's not even down enough to
Go, fill it up.
make a difference. The water hose is going to take like 20 minutes.
Uh-uh.
You don't think so?
Don't use the water
It's
hose.
not
Use the
even
faucet
down.
inside.
Okay.
We don't need water hose water in this Camaro.
The water ain't good enough to drink, it ain't going in here.
Exactly.
Fiji or whatever it's called.
Hell
Gatorade.
yes.
Gatorade usually does work for coolant.
Where's it bubbling out of right here?
What do you even say?
It's bubbling over here and doing some cool stuff. It's doing Camaro stuff.
It is,
What are you doing over there? Get away from that.
It's not very cool. We probably need like a 2020 exercise.
Alright, there. Now pour the rest of it in there. It's ready. See the fill line? Cold fill? That line?
God damn it. Gosh dang it.
Hey.
I didn't mean to.
Do you have to bleed the water system on this?
Yeah.
Or because you're filling it up so high up in the air, it doesn't,
It's being
need
bled
that?
as we speak.
You just put it in there.
It's way higher than anything else that gets cooling on this. Alright, now go get a bunch of water. How much water? A gallon, do you think, TJ? Or until it's full?
If you jam the whole thing in there, it usually fills it up a lot more.
Gallon. Just, I guess, keep filling it up with gallons until it's full. Let's see what TJ's doing.
Antifreeze actually makes your motor run cooler.
Get that off there. Why is the cap back on again? Why'd you put the cap back on?
So when we start up and blow all kinds of hot fuel.
Water's going in it.
Oh yeah?
Yes. It's not full.
Look over here.
How are you gonna put water in it, Wes?
What? A water hose.
It's not gonna reach in here.
You know that'll work.
The water hose won't reach in
It'll run
here.
on a gallon of coolant until we get it outside. It won't even try to cycle through unless it's at like 200 degrees.
It will be at 200 degrees before it moves.
Wes, you know on the first start it has to run for 30 minutes, right?
Fart, man, fart. Okay, I'll be right back. This is the way it's gotta be. What? 3
It has to
gallons?
idle for 30
If
minutes.
this is 50-50, it only takes 3
Look.
gallons.
Look. Until it hits that line.
Okay, so there's no approximation or anything.
Just that line.
Precision.
That line is full.
I can't get it on there.
What are you trying to get on there?
This damn plant down there.
Tell them, TJ.
Well, we were priming the oil pump and there's a funny sound. Almost sound like a clicking, clacking sound. I can't figure out where it's coming from. I think it's just because it's low on oil. Like it's lifters that don't have enough oil in it or something.
We're about to find out.
So we're gonna give it a start and see if it'll clean itself out.
Do you want to start it?
Yeah, I'm gonna start it.
Okay, Wes, he's going to start it. Okay,
Yeah,
so
I could sit on that.
this could be bad or...
Either
Okay.
this is really good for YouTube or really good for us.
So the shop door needs to be open or no?
I won't be like that.
Are you sure it's going to smoke? Alright, I'm stepping way back here. I mean, I don't even know, dude.
Ready?
Yeah. Won't start? Hmm.
We're gonna do some troubleshooting and we'll be back.
Yeah, we're gonna check it out a little bit and see what's going on. Y'all heard that sound. We're not sure what it could be. And it won't start right now, so we're gonna mess around and see what we can figure out.
Brake. And when I tell you, turn it back off. Just touch it to get it turned over and then let off the brake.
Kind of lightened up to only one, whatever that is doing that. Did you hear it clear up a little bit? Why?
Sounds like bottoming.
Hope not. I mean, you put all the bearings in and put it torqued it to spec.
I know. Everything's done right.
Making as much sound as it was.
No, it's cutting down on the sound. I don't know.
So we found the problem, and it's not good.
As you can see, it's halfway back apart again.
I think it jumped time, but it only jumped time on the intake cam. What I think happened is on the actuator, I think this moved inside of the actual phaser, and that let the cam get a little bit behind, and that's, I think the valves were tapping the pistons, and it actually ended up
doing some really bad stuff.
breaking the rockers.
All of them on that side.
Yeah, it broke the rockers before it could bend the valves, but that's still not a good thing. So that cam has to come back out so I can get new rockers in underneath it, which means it has to be timed again, which means it could be done right.
Yeah, knowing the problem's a good thing though, so it won't happen again.
They make a tool that will hold these in place, and I'm assuming these have to be parallel with, or perpendicular, parallel. These have to be parallel with the ground, and then this one has to be parallel as well.
And as you can see, they are different right now.
Well, it's also turned over too.
Yeah. So how do you lock those where they don't do that again?
There's a tool that will, it slides in here and holds this one, and then it comes across and also slides in this one.
How do you lock them that way so you can take that tool out the way they won't move again?
No, you just have that tool in there when you tighten these up.
Okay. Well, not good. This side's fine though.
So it may get cams before it goes back together. I haven't decided yet. If I gotta take the cams back out, I might as well put good ones in it.
But I don't think we have to pull the motor again.
No, we won't have to pull the motor. I just got to pull the harmonic balancer, then I get the timing cover off, and then I could do all that. Worst case scenario, I have to take the intake and the turbo back off to get the head off, if I have to do that.
You've already done the impossible, because you remember, like everybody's saying you can't get this valve cover off without taking the motor out.
Yeah, that's true.
And the valve cover's off. I mean, it wasn't fun getting it off there, but
it came off pretty quick. It just was not fun at all.
Well, we know the problem, so big delay on Camaro coming out.
Well, and here pretty soon we'll be giving you pointers on how to retime a 2017 Camaro while it's in the car.
Yeah. A lot of fun coming up. We'll be sure to keep y'all posted on everything that happens though. Like anything we do is going to be on here.
Oh yeah. It always will be.
Yep. So that's where we are now.
Yep.
Now y'all know.
Now it's time to go to bed.
Yeah.
And sleep for about a week.
Now y'all know.